Alright, hey guys, so somebody on my channel, I can't remember who at the moment because I haven't looked, asked me to do a video on how to get newborn hog noses feeding. So what I do, thaw out a bunch of pinkies, that's one for each animal, and this is what I do. Okay, here's the tub. Here's the pinky. There you go. Drop it in there. Everybody gets one. Okay? Now, it's probably been about 3 or 4 days since they've shed. Most people will try the day after they shed. I give them a couple days to get hungry. I leave the pinkies in there overnight. The next day, I'll check. I'll document who ate. You know, if some of them don't eat, I'll try again in 3 or 4 days, unscented. A lot of them will eat. I haven't had, this is also only my second season, but last year I had no problems getting anybody to eat unscented. Should you have a problem, there are options. Some people use tuna juice, dip the pinky in it. Some people use a dead lizard. Rub the pinky on a dead lizard. Toads. Some people use toads. Rub it on a toad. Salmon juice. Herring fillets. There's many different scenting options. Google it. Scenting for hog noses. You can find all the different options. My secret, it's not really a secret. Last summer I caught a toad. And I kept it for a little while. I put it in a deli cup every day in about an inch of water. Or, no, about half an inch of water. Yeah, half an inch of water. This was an adult toad. I mean, nice big toad. About an inch of water. Let it soak. Then I put it back in its cage. Next day I'd put it back in the water. Let it soak. Same water. I did this for about a week. So the water got all scuzzy and toad smelling to the snakes. I can't smell it, but the snakes can. Then I tossed it in the freezer. That'll take care of any, you don't have to worry about any parasites or anything like that in the freezer. If I need to, I pull it out, I let it sit at room temperature for a couple minutes until the top thaws a little bit. I rub the pinky on it, and put it in with the snake. Usually they'll grab it right away, if it smells like toad. Once you keep feeding them scented for a little while until they get a little bit bigger. Like when they should be moving up to fuzzies. You feed them a pinky, and then as soon as they're done with the first pinky, immediately following that you feed them an unscented pinky. Just stick it right in their face as they're swallowing the first one. Usually they'll take it, no problem. Keep doing that. Keep offering unscented. Or wait a week instead of 4 days. They'll be hungry. Boom, unscented. That's how I do it. So just toss them in there, leave them alone. They'll find it on their own. I mean, nature has programmed them to do what they're going to do. Now, this has nothing to do with getting pinkies to feed, but this little guy, or getting them to feed on this little guy, I had him up here in an egg. He had his head sticking out, and I was wondering why he hadn't come out yet with the rest of his siblings. Turns out the egg had dried up, and he was literally stuck in it. So I tore the egg apart carefully, let him out. His muscles were kind of atrophied, like he was dragging his back half, but today he's fine. So I'm glad I noticed that. That's it for now. I just wanted to do this video. So I have a new idea for keeping babies, and I just need some more heat tape. I'll finish building it and the other component to come in, and then I'll show you guys the idea. This way of keeping babies will hold 48. So, and will make life easier in the future. You'll see. I'll show you. I don't want to explain it until it's done. Also, this shrimp tank had babies. Finally. I've been waiting forever. They're really hard to see. There's one there. One couple on the bottom of the filter there. These guys, these babies freaking, they grew. Actually, I think there's more in there. Yeah! Anyway, the original babies are growing up. Those are the ones you see on the filter and stuff. I think there might be more in there. Either way, this tank is doing well. So, I'm leaving them alone. The tank below it didn't do so well. Everybody died off. So I took it apart. It's now a beta tank for my wife out in the living room. Leave it to me to bomb raising the easy shrimp and do well raising the harder shrimp. It just seems like a Luke thing to do. But anyway, that's it. Out.